Hello, this is Marie Diaries. Welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see, for the title of the reading is talking about divine feminine and her 3D world, um, or this could be toward pertaining to a divine masculine. But divine feminine is like wondering like why is all of this stuff going on around them in their 3D world. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little reading on that. Um, this could be making the divine feminine feel very overwhelmed and feeling like she needs like a relief or a break, because it's just like stuff has been going on for like uh, repeatedly for like excuse me, for like weeks at an end. All right, so my spirit guides, my angels, and archangels only of the Most High, I ask that you come in and guide me and protect me always, including when I'm doing any videos on my channel. I ask that you give me the clearest view of the reading through the cards that I decide to use. I ask that you return any and all negative energy from people, places, and things and return it back where it needs to go and out of my space and energy, including any ill will intent sent towards me. I ask that you return it back where it needs to go and out of my space and energy. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you. All right. Immediately, permanently. Amen. Thank you. All right. So again, this is in regards to divine feminine. So I'm gonna start off with this shadow. Is I guess it's like, well, it's not really. Well, you could say it's a shadow oracle deck, but it's called Dark Goddess Oracle deck. So I'm gonna pick a few cards from this deck and to start off. All right. So why does divine feminine feel like there's been things going on around them in the 3D for weeks at end? All right. Okay, so the cards want to just go all over the place and puzzle. I put a little bit of lotion on my hands, so my hands is a little slippery. But let's get like a couple of cards. All right, try that again. So what cards? 3 cards we need to see, or whatever cards we need to see. All right. So the first one that just came out is hubris. So this is the goddess of hubris. All right. Let's get 2 more. All right. So why does divine feminine feel like there's been things going on around them in a 3D? For okay, so health just went on the floor. So something pertaining to this divine feminine's health may be a factor, but we're gonna put that back since it went on the floor. All right, let me get 2 more cards. All right, 2 more cards pertaining to why divine feminine feel like things been going on around them in the 3D for weeks or months at end. 2 more cards. And this divine feminine, like I said, they could just be wanting a relief, a break from all of this going on. All right, so health came out again. All right, so that's the goddess of health. All right, and I'm gonna take one more card. Creation. All right, so the last card that just came out is the goddess of creation. All right, and then at the bottom of the deck it says revenge, the goddess of revenge, and then the goddess of coercion, coercion, and then the goddess of protection and the goddess of drama. So, and the goddess of loss. Wow, these are all at the back of the deck. So the goddess of revenge was at the back of the deck. The goddess of coercion is at the back of the deck. Excuse me. Um, the goddess of protection, the goddess of drama, and the goddess of loss. So these are the first 5 at the back of the deck. All right, so this divine feminine can definitely be feeling like I feel like people are trying to attack them. I feel, and they're like they're being coerced to do something because it has something to do with revenge. All right, and this maybe could be them trying to affect this divine feminine's health. All right, for hubris, health, and creation to come out. All right, and then at the back of the deck, you got revenge, coercion, protection, drama, and loss. It's like they want this divine feminine to lose something or lose something pertaining to something going on with their health. All right. So maybe that's why the feeling I was getting when I got up today, um, I don't know, out of nowhere, I got up today and like my throat was trying to bother me. All right. I actually was feeling like, I actually felt like I had, how do you say, when I had my tonsils taken out when I was a child, when I was a kid, a young kid, I had my tonsils taken out. So it was feeling like that again. So I'm like, what the heck? And cause like I don't feel like I was really yelling or anything yesterday. Um, but yeah, for some reason when I got up today, my throat was like, it was really irritated. It felt like I had my tonsils taken out again. That's how it felt. All right, so I'm gonna read off these three cards, and then I'm gonna pull something else. So the first card that came out again is the goddess of hubris. All right, so the writing on these cards in this print is not really easy to read, but let's see. Arachine. So the goddess Arachine. It says you have been spinning a web of deceit and have become caught in the hubris that is in your life. In truth, it has not yet been easy for you, and instead of shining your light brightly, you've hidden your gifts and abilities. The problem is the scales have tipped it, and there is no healthy balance. So now it seems your boast your greatness to anyone who will listen. Important to remember that nobody likes a show off. Your bragging and excessive pride could lead you to fall. However, Goddess Arachi knows just how you feel. Competing in this world is not easy, yet you have done well to promote yourself to the top of haughty superior. Ugh, I can't even say the word. I'm tripping. Superiority as Arachi looks at you with her super skilled spider sightly. Wait, sightly. That's not even a word. As Arachi looks at you with your super skilled spider sight, only insecurity and self doubt make an appearance. Your lack of self confidence is clear to see, and it is the culprit behind your pomposity. Time to untangle yourself from the sticky web. All right, it says Dark Goddess Foresight. It says face your fears of spiders. Are you coming from a place of ego or from the heart? Be careful not to brag. Don't try so hard. You will receive the recognition you deserve. Be the real you. Weave your life constructively. A spider indicates choices to be made. So I guess this has something to do with the goddess of hubris is like she's directing, um could be directing the divine feminine to like basically just be who you are, even though there could be like people feeling like you're bragging and um something, bragging and you got like a lot of pride or something, or people feel like you got a lot of pride. All right, and maybe this is why they're trying to like affect someone's health with the goddess of health coming out, the second card. All right, so let's read that one. Okay, so in Ghana, the goddess in Ghana health. It says your well being is paramount. If your emotional state becomes foggy or overcome with troubles or worries, you cannot function and offers. Okay, you cannot function. Others suffer too. If your body has been flashing signs at you like a sore joint, cramps, aching back, or itchy skin, then you really do need to start paying attention. Putting things off, saying you'll get around to it later, or pretending everything is fine is no longer okay. Yes, it's true. We seldom feel totally on top of the world, nor are we often without some alignment or room for improvement. But if you have drawn this card, then Ingana comes to tell you that things are not at all, wow, so comes to tell you that things are not at all okay. Ignorance, especially in matters of health, is a poor excuse. Ask in Ghana for the courage to face your fears and seek the help you need. The sooner the better, and the more positive the outcome will become. Dark Goddess Foresight. Get yourself checked out. Speak about the L's you. Okay, speak about what ails you. For help is at hand from the unexpected source. You are not alone in your troubles, and others can offer great guidance. Exercise more, eat well, and drink plenty of water. Breathe, walk in nature through woods, by the sea, or around a lake or reservoir. Okay. All right. So, all right. So I'm gonna read the last part because it has like three parts to this on each one of these goddess cards. So it says, Igana revealed. It says, archetypal shaman or shaman of aboriginal origin. She is also known as the Dreamtime Snake. She is the primordial goddess of dreamtime and the mother of humanity and of all water animals. She bestows health and longevity that is sustained through her invisible, mystical umbilical cord attached to every living thing. Her demise would therefore see the death of us all. All right, so that was the last part. Okay, and then so the last card that came out was the goddess of creation. And let's see what that's talking about. So I feel like these two is like, I don't know, because the goddess of hubris came out and goddess of health is like, because people are around this divine feminine and they're thinking that they're I feel like with the goddess of hubris, it's like that's giving me what I was just thinking. Like they could be feeling like this divine feminine, think like they're on their high horse or something like that. So with all of this kind of like draining this divine feminine, this could be in actuality affecting their health or trying to affect their health in some kind of way. Um, with all of this going on around this divine feminine in the 3D world, and now I'm gonna read the last one that came out was creation. Let's see what that's talking about. Because, like I said, the divine feminine could be at a point where, like I said, things have been going on for weeks at or months at end, and divine feminine can be feeling like they're in need of like a real long, peaceful, relaxing break or in relief, and that means a break, a vacation, and not have to like worrying about anything, and still being able to being able to get things done and everything. All right, so the last card, goddess Gia. It says, do you feel like you're in the middle of a storm with chaos unleashing its furry all around you? It's it's all too easy to get stuck into the dramas and traumas of those around you. Whistle, I don't know what how that's where others have seemed to have such high expectations of you, so as usual, you take care of their needs before considering your own. Time to take accountability of your life and put yourself first. Mother Gia calls to you to manifest all that you wish your life to be and to take care of you. Understand how the elements weave through your daily life and take a good look at everything you have created so far. That's right. Everything that is happening to you at this present moment has been created by your thoughts, words, actions, and feelings. Gia reveals what lies beneath the surface, and reminds you that you have the ability to create or destroy. It's your choice. All right, so Dark Goddess Foresight for Gia, it says, You are being distracted from your path. Time to focus on what is truly important to you. Be true to your beliefs and yourself. Don't give in to the demands of others. Set clear boundaries. Be responsible for your actions. Seize the day and create the life you want. All right, it says Gia revealed. It says archetypal manifester. So, goddess of Gia is a manifester of Greek origin. She is Earth as we know it, a living, breathing, life giving, and life ending entity. But she is not without her boundaries or her limits of creation. For new things, ideas, life to come forth and be birthed. So, to old, tried, and tested things must eventually return to her, keeping the balance just so. All right, so that's giving me the energy of the goddess of Gia is giving me the energy of like the Temperance card. With them saying that at the end, it says keeping her balance just so. All right, so let's see. What else do I want to use? Let's use the tarot deck. I'm not gonna use the other tarot deck that I got because I'm still learning that one, and I have to read from that book for that one too. Let's see. Let's get these cards to clarify these cards that's on the table for the energy surrounding Divine Feminine in the 3D. Or, why is all this going on around the Divine Feminine in the 3D right now? All right, so you got the Seven of Pentacles. That's the first card coming out. It's like, it says a Seven of Pentacles. So it can have something to do with the Seven of Pentacles, but I meant to say the Seven of Swords, which talks about, stealing, being sneaky, lying. All right, and this can have something to do with something being political, with that saying seven, and then saying Pentacles. I keep saying Pentacles. I'm trying to say politics. All right, so something to do with politics. Around, pertaining to what's going on around this Divine Feminine. All right, anything else to clarify for what's going on around the Divine Feminine in the 3D at this time? Why is it going on? Why is this affecting the Divine Feminine? All right, so you got the Six of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So clearly this could be affecting, like I said, especially with that health, the goddess of health being the middle card that came out. This could be pertaining to something in the past, and this could be making the Divine Feminine feel very exhausted with that Nine of Wands when it's saying 9 exhaustion at the bottom. All right, and yeah, so it's like these people around this Divine Feminine, like the last card, creation, goddess of creation, was talking about boundaries and looking after oneself first. Yeah, because it's like these people around this Divine Feminine could be wanting to steal from this Divine Feminine. All right, and this could have something pertaining to the past, to do with the past. Yeah, because look, the Five of Wands and the Nine of Cups just came out. So, all right, they could be wanting to put this Divine Feminine in the energy of being in competition, conflict, and fighting. All right, over this Divine Feminine's Nine of Cups, or something to do with whatever's bringing fulfillment to this Divine Feminine. Yeah, they could be wanting to cause conflict and confrontation and arguments over that. And I feel like that's why the goddess of creation was the third card that came out at the top. All right, anything else from this tarot deck? So there's two. I've seen the Two of Wands when the Seven of Swords came out with the Six of Cups, but now it's coming out. All right, yeah, because this has something to do with the Divine Feminine being like in this creator energy. All right, so I mean, maybe somebody could be knowing that this Divine Feminine has possibilities of being a creator of things. I feel like that's why that last card, the Goddess of Creation, came out. All right, yeah, this goddess, I keep calling it Divine Feminine. So she could be looked at as some kind of goddess or something. All right, or if this is the divine feminine. All right, this could be something that the divine feminine is in the beginning of understanding um, all of this stuff that's going on around them, and how it's affecting them, especially their health at this time. Yeah, specifically for that goddess of health being the second card that came out, and then you got the nine of wands that came out down here. So this divine feminine can be feeling very exhausted at this time with all of this different things going on around them. And this definitely could have something to do pertaining to the past. And this is like these people around this divine feminine is wanting to keep them in this energy of being in conflict and competition and fighting and everything, which is like I said, it could be affecting their health. All right, the King of Pentacles just came out, but it was going out, and then the King of Swords is at the back of the deck. All right, so this could have something to do with maybe some past relationships or past lover. I feel like, yeah, with this Two of Wands being out here, it's like um it could be also pertaining to what way or what path they feel like this divine feminine is gonna go. Like okay, so hubris was talking about like excessive pride and ego and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe it's pertaining to people in the past that this divine feminine have had dealings with of some sort or whatever. Cause like it's like maybe they feel like she was being lazy, or this divine feminine was being lazy or something. Cause you got the nine of cups out here, and at the bottom it says laziness, and then you got the two of wands that says possibilities. So it's like, I don't know, maybe these people around this divine feminine feel like she was being lazy about some kind of choice or opportunity or these possibilities from the past. Yeah, because you got the King of Swords that just fell out on top of the goddess of hubris and the goddess of health. And it was the King of Swords that came out sideways. So I feel like it definitely has to do with multiple or more than one, like significant other from the past or whatever. And this is why these people around this divine feminine could be like, wanting to keep them in that energy of that five of wands. It's like in conflict or competition or argumentative energy. And all of this could be because they feel like the divine feminine is like, you know, I don't know. I want to say over. They feel like they could be feeling like this divine feminine is overly consumed with themselves, or they feel like this divine feminine could have like what it's saying in the beginning for the goddess of hubris. They could be saying that she's, this divine feminine spun a web of deceit, and like with them feeling like she's done that, um she could have become caught in this like this web of of her life or something. um and then it says it has not been easy for you, and instead of shining your light brightly, you've hidden your gifts or abilities. So maybe this has something to do also with this divine feminine having some kind of abilities, some kind of hidden gifts and abilities. Maybe this could pertain to this divine feminine having some kind of intuition or some kind of clairvoyant abilities of whatever sort, whatever which one it is. All right, but maybe this could be pertaining to something in the past. All right, I'm gonna get a few of these cards. Anything else from this deck that pertains to the energy of the cards that's currently on the table surrounding the divine feminine in the 3D? Yeah, because like it definitely could be a discord with mice coming out. It says a discord among friends and family, and this could have something to do with that five of wands energy. All right, so maybe these people, these friends and family feel like the divine feminine is not putting effort into them. Wow, scales. Look, something coming out about scales again. It says scales. It says keep your life in balance. So it's like this divine feminine could definitely be trying to keep herself in balance at this time. I feel like that's clarifying the goddess of creation and this this Two of Wands energy, because it has like possibilities at the bottom. All right, now you got Club. It says someone will try to make you do something against your will. All right, there could have been somebody around this divine feminine that has been trying to do something or make this divine feminine do something against her will. But there could be some kind of news on the way with bird flying. There's news on the way. There could be some news on the way about what somebody was trying to do, or maybe this gift, because you got box. It says you will receive a gift. All right, and maybe this has something to do with this divine feminine's gifts and abilities. I feel like with that goddess of hubris card being the first one out. All right, anything else from this? Okay, so we'll take those. All right, so let's see. This one says grapes. It says time to go out and have fun. All right, this also could be pertaining to what I was saying earlier in the beginning of this divine feminine, like feeling like they're in need of like relief or a break, because like all this stuff that has been going on around them. Which is like, I feel like that Five of Wands is also giving me the energy of the community, like these people in the community, whether it is these friends or family, but it also could be people that this divine feminine does not know and has not, like, you know, officially been around for like, yeah, because look, you got shark. It says take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So it's like these people around this divine feminine can be in this very shark energy. That's giving me the confirmation of the Five of Wands. Yeah, because look, you got ram. It says a stubborn, aggressive person. All right, so yeah, it could be more than one of these people that, or it could be this King of Swords energy actually that's in this ram energy. That could be part of that Five of Wands energy that's around this divine feminine. That's could be a part of like her feeling like them feeling overwhelmed. All right, and then you got Teapot, the last card that came out. It says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So okay, so yeah, this also could be pertaining to someone from this divine feminine's past or whatever, because you do got the Six of Cups out here. That could be someone that they had a deep friendship with from the past of the same sex. It could be friends or family. And then it also could be whoever this king is. Like, I feel like this King of Swords energy could be this ram energy, because it says a stubborn, aggressive person. So I don't know, maybe that could be one of the people that of this Two of Wands that the divine feminine was like in some kind of personal relationship from the past. But they definitely is exhausting this divine feminine, because it's like everybody's wanting to be in this energy of conflict or confrontation or being argumentative with this divine feminine. And this could be making this divine feminine feel very drained and overwhelmed at this time, like I said. But let's see, let's get one more deck, and I'm gonna close out this video. All right, so anything else pertaining to this energy of this reading from this deck that pertains to the energy of the reading for divine feminine? Oh, so we got two. All right, and then okay, so we'll take those two. All right, so the first two that came out was 31 Believe. It says strange encounters. Yeah, so this divine feminine definitely could have been having some strange encounters with these people in the community or these people around this divine feminine. All right, we got number 10. It says follow your own good advice. It says trust yourself. You know what it is. You know what is best for you. All right, so like the divine feminine could be knowing what's best for them, and she could be needing to take her own advice. All right, and then you got 30. It says law is not justice. It says rules that are not fair. So yeah, that's something else coming out about scales and the scale of justice. So we got something out here about that 3 times. All right, especially with the other card, scales came out. It says keep your life in balance. So it's like this divine feminine can definitely be working through everything that's been going on to keep their life in balance. But at the same time, also with everything going on, this definitely could have been trying to affect this divine feminine's health in, like, not a good way. All right, and then the last card you got out is came out is 39. It says uncertainty. Choose who you will become. So it's like this divine feminine can be working on choosing who they will become, even though like they have been dealing with all this stuff going on around them, or this up and down with these people, or these relationships with these people around her or around divine feminine. um they choosing who they will become, because like maybe they could become, or so they could be also coming into some like fulfillment with like maybe having more than one option, whether these people are from the past, or maybe these are new people. um okay, so I feel like now too, also with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups, it's like these people from the past could have actually been trying to be sneaky and lying and stealing, or just being very sneak in the energy of being sneaky, and the divine feminine is trying to balance the scales with that. Like I said, something about scales came out 3 times. um yeah, because it could be like, it could either whoever this stubborn aggressive person is, and then you got another one that says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So it could be someone, or maybe even someone of the same sex could be this stubborn aggressive person, or it could be the opposite sex. And then it also said the other card that came out, it said the mice card, and it said discord among friends and family. So it's like it could have something to do with either or both, or maybe even somebody that this divine feminine was like in some kind of relationship with. But like all of this going on around the divine feminine can having her feel really really overwhelmed and like in need of, or wanting a lot of relief and relaxation, like some kind of break, because this, like I said, all of this could have been going on for weeks that ends to months or whatever. Like this has been going on for a long time. But the divine feminine is definitely working on trying to balance the scales with all of this stuff that's been going on. Yeah, because definitely with the scale card, it says keep your balance. It's like she definitely could be wanting, or not even wanting. She's doing that. She's working on keeping her balance with everything that's been going on, because she know who she want to become. Even though there's been a lot of probably uncertainty around this divine feminine, but she knows who she wants to become, or she knows who she wants to deal with in the future, or and who she don't want to deal with in the future. Like she's trying to like you know take the time to figure that out, because it could be a lot of false people coming towards this divine feminine for their own, for their purposes. um but she's, feel like she's weighing her options, like, she's taking into consideration who she think, or she using her intuition and her discernment to know like who to deal with in the future, and who she might have to just like deal with from afar, and like that type of thing. um yeah, but that's gonna be the end of this reading. I just felt the need to come on here and do that real quick. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you're more than welcome to subscribe. I will continue to upload videos at my time of discretion when I see fit to. And yeah, you can watch the other videos if you subscribe, and I'll see you later, and I'll see you in the next video.